Hey guys, I'm gonna highlight a few air raids this video, as well as calling Gaz a fag as many times as I possibly can. We've had now that the air hits are a little bit better, we're starting to get some pretty good hits in. Talk a little bit about strategies. Alright, the first hit we're going to go into is Blah's hit on 15. Before we get started, we're going to talk a little bit about the strategy here. You see how a lot, actually all of the air defenses are set to ground. That helps on air raids. And these air defenses are all Town Hall 9 levels. So he's got low level air defenses, although he has a lot of other high level defenses. So let's check out what he ends up doing here. He's able to pull the clan castle up at the northeast side of the base, which is important to do when you're doing air attacks, so you don't have those air troops getting beat on by dragons. He's going to go in with a very, very small kill squad here, just trying to take out the CC and kill this archer queen. With just his heroes, a few wall breakers to get in, and looks like he's able to do it here. He's just taken down this dragon, and then we'll move on to that queen. Okay, he's got his hounds going in, 2 per defense, loons spread out. They're a little bit clumped for my taste, but it has worked for him on occasion. So they're going in. He's got some hastes to help speed them up, rages to get them going as well. He starts to lose a lot of the balloons on the north side of this base. That archer tower sniping them up there, and the inferno towers burning them down a little bit. But he does have 2 hounds left still, and some loons that are being raged up right now, and are going to start making their way over across this base. So there, he's got 1 hound left. He did get the inferno tower, and that last air defense is going to go down. So at this point, all he's got to worry about is killing those last archer towers, whiz towers, and doing some cleanup. But he lost all of his balloons here. So he's just kind of shy of getting this hit. He's got a few troops left over for cleanup, but they're going to get shot down by these archer towers. So, nice hit there, Blah. We're starting to see how these hits can really play out and really start working. And it'll be interesting to see your hits in the future. Alright. Where do we have anyone on here? That's... no. Where's Gazzy? Where's Gaz when you need to call him a fag? Alright. The next hit we're going to go look into is Gorilla's hit on 17. As you can see, this was a 99% hit. He just ran out of time. So, again, on this hit, you see a handful of crossbows set to ground and low-level air defenses. A similar theme on these bases here. So, and a very easy-to-access queen. So there's a air defense and a queen right next to each other, which I believe he will take advantage of. He's going in with a fairly small kill squad, just like Blah did, trying to get in to take out this queen. His king is really getting lit up, and he goes down, but he's able to take the queen out. It's likely not going to work for him to get that air defense down. The queen is just going to start taking too much damage now, but here he goes with his hounds. Again, 2 hounds per air defense. He spreads out some of his loons. You see how a lot of them get clumped at those wizard towers. Sometimes that can work to your detriment. Sometimes it can work in your favor. But he's got 2 of the air defenses are down. 3 of the air defenses are down. He's just got 1 last air defense. He's got a lot of balloons left in the core. Last air defense is down. All he's got to do is take over those last few air targeting defenses. He's got a few haste spells, and he's really getting to work on it. He even has a hound that you see cooking around over here. So that hound is really going to help him tank these last few air defenses as his balloons make his way over. And then after he gets those defenses down, all he has to do is clean up. So at this point in the cleanup raid, if you have been able to spare a few troops for cleanup, like a wizard or a handful of goblins for these collectors down here at the bottom, that can really help speed up the cleanup process and get you to a 3-star raid by hanging on to just a few troops in the very end if you can spare it. And make sure to get those builder huts so your loons aren't running around trying to get to the corners. So he's just a little bit shy of the 3-star here. Great hit, Gorilla. Next time I'm sure you'll get him. Oh, hey, look at that. Look at Gazzy right there in the chat. Calling to say hi. Let's just give him a quick shout out here and move on. All right. So the next hit we're gonna go look at. Oh, who's this Yo Nasty Sauce Fag doing this hit here on 19? This was the base that I chose to do for my second hit. You'll see this is kind of a low level Town Hall 10. He's got a lot of Town Hall 9 level buildings, although he does have a level 2 Inferno Tower over here. My plan on this base was, guess what? There's 2 air defenses over here, an Inferno Tower, the Archer Queen, and the Clan Castle. I'm going to go in up here right around this area with a pair of golems and my heroes and kill squad, which I chose to bring just a handful of wizards and a few bowlers. I know that there are a few hidden Teslas in this area that are really gonna bear down on my golems, so I brought the bowlers and a rage spell for my kill squad just to make sure that those go down and that I'm able to take out the air defenses and all of what I want to do. So let's see how this works out. Golems down, targeting, getting all the shots from defensive buildings, a few wizards around the size to funnel. This elixir storage down here on the south, I probably should have tried to kill before I started to drop my kill squad. At this point, you see how when I dropped this king, there's only a few defensive buildings here that he is going to be targeting. Otherwise, he would have targeted this elixir storage. So this funnel almost didn't work, but I got lucky. Now, I've taken up a bit of a strategy this time from our good friend Finn, which is occasionally he's able to freeze an Inferno Tower and the Clan Castle troops at the same time, put a little poison down. He's a bad player, don't ever listen to him anyway, but sometimes it works. There's a poison and a freeze on that Inferno Tower and the Clan Castle to try to keep my troops alive a little longer. My freezes suck, so that didn't last very long. Look at this sham fag. What's he talking about? Oh man, he's talking about some shit. Oh, you can get a nice view into our leader chat, so that's nice. All right, so here's one thing that I wasn't able to do. Check out, this queen is still alive, so that's not very good. That was a bit of a fail. Just didn't have enough firepower, enough troops to kill her. That is a bit of a fail on that regard, but it ends up working out in the end. This hound was meant to go, this hound right up here, was meant to path down toward the south to this air defense while being targeted by those defensive buildings there, archer towers and the like, but he ended up being closer to this other air defense and kind of drags across the base over there and doesn't work as well as I'd hoped for him to work. But anyway, I'm putting the second hound down to tank. I have just a few balloons per defense. You see how at this point there was just a few balloons on that wizard tower up there. There's a few balloons going in here and a few balloons going in down there. I like to spread them out, put maybe 2 or 3 balloons per defense, help prevent them from clumping up while the hounds are targeting them. So second, or the last hound is coming in on this last area close to the side. My queen and the enemy queen, I think, are going to kill each other here, which ends up working out. A few of those balloons get into that last air defense and that inferno tower, and at that point it's just clean up. I put the last few balloons on that last wizard tower to help get those defenses down. I still have a hound left over at this point. I wish there was a button to make them self-destruct, and unfortunately we don't have it. So I brought a few goblins along the way here to help with cleanup, because do collectors. I was also lucky that my balloons split. Some went north, some went south. That helps with your troops to do cleanup. And sometimes you just get lucky with that. Sometimes you don't. Anyway, this raid is being wrapped up. Hopefully this provides a little bit of guidance. Don't forget to call Gaz a fag, and I'll catch you next time.